What's a primitive reflex and why you should care about it? I'm Dr. Ryan. I'm a pediatric focused chiropractor in Dallas, Texas. I love working with neurodevelopmental kiddos. That's why I get to wear all these cool shirts like Buddy the Elf shirts. And my passion is helping them feel and be their best. They're amazing, and anything I can do to help them, I'm always for that. But it all starts with understanding neurology and neurology, basically, in the development of neurology in a kiddo. And this has a long-term effect because if you understand neurology and the developmental arc, you also can understand adults as well. So this is very vital. But one of the things I want to talk about is what's called a primitive reflex. These are reflexes you're born with. They're meant for survival inside the womb, getting out of the birth canal, and surviving the first, usually 4 to 6 months of life. Meaning most of those primitive reflexes are there for 4 to 6 months. They should be suppressed by higher parts of the brain, and there's 1 or 2 that lingers to about 12 months. Now, primitive reflexes are in the brainstem. So the brainstem is a vital part of the brain for a lot of survival and reflexive behavior. The fight or flight system is also in the brainstem, also called the autonomic nervous system. And so when I'm doing an exam on a kiddo, I'm looking at several key primitive reflexes. Because if the reflexes are there at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 35 as an adult, it tells me where they are in their developmental struggle, which is in the brainstem. And the brainstem is very reflexive. And so you'll see kids that are very reflexive in their behavior. Johnny, why'd you do that? I don't know. They don't know because their neurology kicked in and it was all reflexive. Just like you don't think about pulling your hand off of a hot stove. You pull it off, right? Well, Johnny went and hit Tommy because he was reflexive. He was in his brainstem. And so understanding that that helps me understand their behavior, but also tells me where they are neurologically. And if you're trapped back here, life is very reflexive. And it can also be very, very difficult because, an infant does not have the neurology to sit in a first grade class. And so if you're a 5, 6-year-old with neurology of essentially kind of an infant, or you have some infantile neurology, it's going to be very difficult for you to sit in that classroom. If you're an adult, you're like, man, I just cannot kick these migraines. You have light sensitivity eyes. Could it be that you have some primitive reflexes, and so it's impacting your eyes and the autonomic nervous system as well? So all of this ties together, and understanding this helps you game plan for helping these kiddos, understanding them, and understanding their struggles and their behavior. If this is interesting to you, make sure you follow and like.